Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Cardwell's Cauldrons here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
And I'm Kevin.
And today, doing another deck tech for Legion's Realms at War here. We're going back to one of the Legions I first picked out. Maybe not my favorite anymore. Still pretty fun, but we'll get into it. It is, of course, with our borrower Mortis, and the deck is called Dig Your Own Grave. But before we get into it, go to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to support us, and we love you very much for it, and the link will be down below. There, you'll be able to get our deck techs a week early, our Discord, and all the other Patreon privileges that you sign up for and all that fun stuff. Now, with this, Mortis, the Grimm Shadowhand, the Warlord is DCM 65. The special ability is Death Wave with a cooldown of 4. Deal X damage to your all warriors on the side of the field where X is the total number of undead cards in your discard pile, which can be pretty much death for a lot, real quick. Magic attack, Spirit Tendrils of Decay. Send the top 3 cards of the target player's deck to the discard pile, then deal 1 damage to all target players' Warlord. And this is, of course, you can mill them or even mill yourself to trigger a lot of perish abilities or even the abilities from what Undead does. When everything goes to your graveyard or your discard pile, you get special abilities. Mm-hmm. And physical attack is one of the strongest ones. It's 5 damage. He just bonks you on the head. Really easy.
Veil of Death starts with 3. Go to the realm, which the Necro realm is when this card is revealed. Immediately activate the following. Target 1 player. Target player must sacrifice 2 cards on the field if able.
Pretty good.
Insanely strong because you're like, hey, cool, 2 cards, go away.
Yeah, or do you want to play anything until then? Nope. All right. Beyond 6 under, wait, Bix 6 feet under, not 6 under feet. Synergy is a cooldown of 5. Send the top 6 cards of your deck to the discard pile because you want all the triggers. Target player sacrifices X cards on the side of the field where X is the number of undead warriors sent to the discard pile of this effect. Really good. Just like cards. It's not even their warriors for your warriors. It's just their cards on their field.
Yeah, they've sacrificed cards for the amount of warriors you discard from that way. But hey, whatever.
Done.
The first one we have is Meg'Saria, the Princess of Lost Souls. Or sorry, it's the Guardian. At the start of the game, after Mulligan, search your deck for 1 undead warrior, send it to the discard pile in AP 50. If your undead warlord destroys a 1 warrior by battle this turn, you can target 1 undead warrior in your discard, revive it to your side of the field.
So good.
So yeah, she helps get things in the graveyard and then brings them back. And that's what you're going to be doing. So once you kill a dude with your warlord, you're like, cool, bring this dude back.
Bring dudes to trigger all the things, and which is another trigger right here is the Grimmace, the Grimm Princess. It's a warrior, attack 1. She has plunder, so basically you give the deck to the opponent. They lift it up at a certain spot, and you just draw a card from that spot. Really, I like that mechanic a lot. In the parish, target 1 warrior in the field with original attack 2 or less. Destroy the targeted warrior. Very good.
Sir Grimm Crimson, the Undead Prince. He has attack 1. He has retrieve and perish. His retrieve is when he uses the play. Controlling player targets 1 unified or fortified in the discard, adds it to their hand. His perish is target 1 Grimmace, the Grimm Princess in your discard. Pay blood 1/1. Revive it to your side of the field. So you get the card we just talked about, and it comes back into play.
Yep. And you want to immediately do that with Meg'Saria, your Guardian. You turn 1, just go get her. So she's going to be in your graveyard no matter what, really.
Yeah.
And Agatha, Ancient Girl of the Grimm, is a warrior, attack 1, Wisdom. Look at the top 2 cards. You get to pick one, and the other one at the bottom of the deck. Simple as that.
Inaka, the Grim Souls of Evil. It is an attack 1, perish. Target 1 Grimm unified or fortified card in your discard, add it to your hand.
Yep.
Super good.
And there is a putrid side to the undead, but I feel like it's not strong enough right now, hence why we're going back to Grimm. And there's some fancy things with it. Prysm, Soul Collector of the Grimm. He's a great card. Attack 1, perish. Target 1 Grimm undead warrior in your discard pile with attack 2 or less. Not name this one because you can't just rotate it. And then revive the target warrior to your side of the field. Simple as that.
Next is Daxx, the Grim Skull Crusher. He's a 2-drop or 2-attack warrior. Yep, basic dude, awesome.
There's so many just 1-drop warriors you can do, and of course you saw the guy just gets them back. Our first unified, of course, is Second Chance. Why not? Target warrior in your discard pile, revive the target warrior to the side of the field.
Next is Mortis Soul Revival. It is a unified, consume 10. Don't play this only if you're Mortis. Target X undead warriors in your discard. Place the warriors at the bottom of your deck in a random order. Reduce the DCM of your warlord by X plus 2, where X is the number of warriors placed on the bottom of this effect. So after you've used all of those abilities to do things, you're like, cool, I need to gain life, and let's gain some life.
Let's gain some life. And of course, you really don't, that's definitely just a oh crap, I need to do this moment. And of course, if you're just running out of cards, you can just immediately do what you need to do. Unified, a Dance with Death. Activate this card only if the Undead Warrior hit was destroyed this turn. Target one warrior on the opponent's side of the field and one Undead Warrior into discard pile. Send the target warrior to the discard pile. So it doesn't destroy it or get rid of it. It just immediately moves it. So it protects it from a lot of weird stuff. And then revive the targeted Undead Warrior in your discard pile to the side of the field. You basically swap souls and it's amazing. Then bestow +1 attack to all Undead Warriors on your side of the field until end of turn. So powerful.
That card's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
You're like, oh cool, this dude died on battle. Great, let's bring him back.
Swap them around and +1 to everything.
Nuts. Imprints of the Grimm. It is a unified act. When this card is first activated, you can target one Undead Warrior in your discard, revive it to your side of the field. Once per turn, you can play Bloodborne 1 and target one Grimm Warrior in your discard with attack 3 or less, revive the card to your field.
Just
Card's insanely strong just because it's really annoying to be like, hey cool, bring this dude back. And then that dude comes back and does silly things when he dies. So you just get free value the whole time.
just all the time. And Bloodborne 1, the cheapest cost you can ever have.
Yeah.
Whispers of the Grimm, unified. Send the top 3 cards of your discard pile. Target one face-up unified card from the field. Each Grimm undead card that was sent to the discard pile of this card effect, destroy the targeted cards. Insane. If this card was sent from your deck to the discard pile, you can target up to 3 Grimm undead cards in your discard pile and eradicate the targeted cards and deal 3 damage to all warriors target player controls. So if you need a board wipe and this happens, good. If not, then you're just like destroy those fortified unified cards. I don't care.
Yeah, we're just killing unifieds or we have to kill dudes.
Yep.
Grimm Reanimation. It is a unified Bloodborne 4. Target 1 Grimm Undead Warrior in your discard. Revive it to your side of the field. If this card was sent to your from your deck to discard, you can pay Bloodborne 4 and target a Grimm, and then revive it to your side of the field.
Yep.
So again, we talked about it earlier. You get this just allows you to get free use out of the cards when you use your other ability.
Yep. Rotting Flesh. It is an act. Once per turn, you pay Bloodborne 4 and the target 1 warrior on the field. Send the top 2 cards of your deck into this card pile. Destroy the target warrior. Just so powerful. Just so much control. And if this card is sent from the deck to discard pile, you pay Bloodborne 6 and target 1 warrior on the field. Destroy target warrior. That's killing something. No matter what you try to do, get it done.
Magic Void Hollow. It is a fortified. We've recently discovered this card, and this card is insanely good.
Yep.
Unified cards and their effects cannot be activated for the remainder of the turn. Draw 1 card, then target 1 face-up card in the field, destroy it. You can only activate 1 of these per turn, but you can only have 1 literally in the deck, so...
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter.
The other one that we just recently discovered is the Twilight Gardens. It's fortified as well. When a warrior would be conscripted or a unified card is activated, negate the conscription or activation. If you do, destroy that card. And then all opponents must eradicate all copies of the destroyed card from their hand, deck, and discard pile. Deal 3 damage to each opponent's warlords for each card eradicated by this effect. And you can only play 1 per game, but it's a 5-star, so you can only have 1. Anyway, so good.
And
it's ridiculous.
A fortified that removes 3 threats from the game and gives them 9 damage. Like,
yeah.
You're winning every bit of that. Because it answers a dude totally. It negates it completely and then just take your 9 damage.
Yep.
Well, like, it's going to be 3 to 9, but more often than not, it's going to probably be 9.
Oh, yeah.
Because they probably have 3 copies. Revisit the Grimm is a fortified act. You can only activate this card's effect if you have 3 or more Grimm on your discard. Once per turn, if your opponent targets your undead warrior with a direct attack, you can target 1 Grimm in your discard 3 or less, revive it to the field, therefore making you have to choose new targets. So it just helps you protect yourself.
Yeah, and if you target the dude that brings back another dude, you save your warlord from 2 attacks.
Yeah.
For almost free.
Yeah.
Desecration, the Hallowed Ground and Fortified Act. It's one of the strongest too. When this first card is activated, send the top card of your deck in the discard pile. Simple. As long as the card remains face up on the field. Grimm, Unified, and Fortified cards you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yes. If this card is sent from the deck or field to the discard pile by a card effect, you can set it back on side of the field face up, but then eradicate this card once it leaves the field.
Yeah, you bring it back face down, and then you can eradicate this.
Yeah. Insane.
So good. Because you're just like, hey, let's protect my stuff, and you can't do anything.
And we're going to protect it twice, because if you try to do anything, it just comes back.
Yeah.
And then you'll play another one, and then it's all savior from there. But with that is the deck. It is very straightforward Grimm deck. That's what I thought I can build up to make it better. I can't wait for the next sets to hopefully just mold these things.
Yeah,
into
Undead
perfection.
is really good. They're really annoying to play against because they get to make like a silly chain of getting dudes back.
Yep.
It's not unbeatable by any stretch. It's just you're having to go through a lot of meat shield, and it really does suck.
Oh yeah. And with Mortis on the back end, just like plowing your warriors out of the field, just like that, just gone. Thanks.
Yeah, it gets really old really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
But the deck's really cool.
Yeah. But if you want to see the deck in action, we are streaming on Tuesday nights at twitch.tv. You should know Twitch, right? You know Twitch? Everyone got phones? No. Twitch.tv/Geektopia_island, unfortunately. And you'll see that on Tuesday nights, and you'll be able to see these decks in action for sure. With that, the deck list is down below, and hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island. Have a good day.
Later.
Goodbye.
Make sure you hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to our channel. It would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit that bell to stay up to date on any of the notifications for our channel. And lastly, make sure you give us all the comments down below, and we'll make sure we get them.
And just to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to subscribe. But for those Mythic and above patrons, we like to give you a super thanks, and that would be Ryan and Magic Dragon Games. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We love you.